Welcome to Vang Vieng. I'm trying to start that again. Welcome to Vang Vieng. So they've got a room for VIPs, they've got toilets. Aside from that, that's all they have. A few small shops. I've seen previous videos where they haven't got anything. It's just a huge, massive, it's beautiful building with just seats everywhere. That's my luggage. Okay, so I'm walking on this bridge. It's absolutely stunning. You can actually feel it move if someone else walks on it. Yeah, it's beautiful here, beautiful. It's completely rural. I would be lying if I said I did not have a stressful morning. You cannot get anywhere unless you rent a bike. Let's just say it's the first time that I've driven a bike. So that's very stressful. Not endorsing anything illegal. They don't really care here in Laos. She's like, oh, it's your first time. She goes, have a nice day. I was like, okay. I was like, how'd you turn it on? So that was fun, but it's very hot. It's beautiful though. It's surrounded by mountains and greenery. It's really beautiful. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know where we're going. A bit sketchy. I'm just following where there are people. And they seem to be enjoying themselves, so we're just going wherever they go. Okay, now there are a series of caves here alongside the river. There is one big one that it's actually the reason that we've come here is to go to that cave. It's called Chang cave. So that's quite a big cave, quite a famous one. So we're going to go there. I think it's on the other side of here. I just kind of walked. Might take a dip in the river first. I'm not too keen on caves because caves means bats. So yeah, I'm not really keen on that. But we're going to go in it anyway. We're not going to go in those small ones because I don't like caves. But I will show you guys the big one. The only thing I was slightly worried about was the cluster bombs. Because obviously, you know, there's still a cleanup. And then I see this. I don't really know what that is, but it's in a very cluster bomby shape, so does not reassure anyone in case they're worried about stepping on one of those. You know, obviously there's extensive cleanup going on and it's a very serious process and they would not let anyone, let alone tourists, anywhere near this if it was dangerous. But you know, sometimes you just do worry about these things and that's perfectly normal, but so far it's perfectly safe. Okay, so now we are going to go up Chang, up to the Tham Chang cave. So I actually walked past it like 4 times and I just didn't realise it was the cave. Nevertheless, so I say that a lot actually, never mind. We're going to go up the cave. It's very hot, as I keep saying in all my vlogs, so I apologise, but it is. It's also really tiring. We're going to go up the cave and then afterwards I'm going to go and jump in that pool. I'd say we're halfway up. But we're not. So we're gonna keep going with this. Okay. 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, it's not Actually, it's quite nice. It's also nice because they light it up. I think at night they're supposed to have some sort of light up show, but it's just, I think because of the lights as well, that's why there's no bats in here, which is nice anyway. I keep saying nice. I suppose the good thing is I can't see or hear any bats, which is good, and it's very cool in here. So it's a nice change to outside, although my arms are sweating so much, they look wet. But no, it's quite nice in here actually. It does go on a bit, I have to say. I've been walking for around 5 minutes, you know, kind of just going deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper. It might get to a point where, frankly, I become scared. There's no service here, can you believe it? There's also no other people. Just like every other attraction in Laos, it's not busy at all. You'll see 1 or 2 tourists, and frankly, they're the same tourists who came on the plane with you. So it's just not a very busy place at all. Okay, I reached the end, I think. There were no lights, so yes I did, I got scared, so I left. And we're now gonna go jump in that plunge pool lake, what do they call it? Like a sinkhole? No, they don't call it a sinkhole. I'm gonna go jump in that small little lagoon thing, so I'll see you in a second. Okay, so I just got back to my hotel. As you can probably hear, they're having some sort of party. I think it's a festival or something. I mean, it's just bizarre, but it's quite funny. But let's go have a look. It's yeah. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, it's really annoying me now. I cannot even think. Okay, so we're here at the Nang Zang. I probably pronounced that wrong, I'm really sorry. We're at the viewpoint. It's a very long walk up, I've been told. Oh gosh, I don't know if I should do this. It's very slippery. And my stupid shoes are not slip proof. They're not flip-flops. Some people do come in flip-flops. You really shouldn't. But it's really, oh god, it's a long walk and it's not raining, but it did rain in the morning, but like it's completely dry now. But the mud isn't dry. So I really don't know what to do. And I've been told that there are bugs everywhere. Oh, it's just, I really don't know if I should do this. I'm like 5 minutes in, I really think I should go back. Just look at it, it's like, it's muddy and they've got bamboo sticks to help you up. But like I'm a bit worried on the way down and I'm wearing white shoes. I suppose that's not my priority right now, but fudge. Oh my gosh, it's literally you have to climb. I also am aware that you have to climb the last part, like completely climb, but this is just insane. I really don't know if I should do this. Guys, I'm really struggling. I'm really struggling. It's just, it's rock climbing, it's not hiking.
manzaraydı. Yani manzara için iki fotoğrafçı oturup
Okay guys, we're back in the hotel and I was actually recording to say that I'm starting to enjoy their tunes because they started playing English songs and I'm on a bit of a high after my hike, but I'll update you guys in a second. But they were playing the song, you know the yeah, you know it, don't embarrass me. Yeah, but as you can hear, we're now back to the Lao classics. You know, but they're enjoying it, which is the main thing, I suppose. It stopped. It stopped. Oh, I don't think it stopped, actually. Never mind. I don't know what to do. Okay guys, so now the music has finally stopped, it's probably a good time to update you guys. So we went on the hike and it was very, very tough. It was less of a hike and more of a crawl. You kind of, if you are coming to Vang Vieng, if you're coming to Laos, 100% you should go and do this. However, I do not recommend going for sunset like everyone says. I do not recommend going for sunrise like everyone says. In the mornings it tends to rain, at least it does now. It's currently the end of May, June. So it's very muddy, it's very slippery. When there is no light, it is extremely dangerous. If you're an adventure seeker, go for it. I don't want to risk my life, so I'm glad that I didn't. I went at around 4 p.m, sunset was around 6:30, and around 5:30 was the absolute perfect time to kind of see the sun dropping. But you don't get the sunset, but you do see the sun dropping, and I think that is special enough, and it's good enough when you have your life, to be frank. You will encounter bugs you've never seen before in your life. Thank God there were no snakes. But yeah, just something to be aware of. I think the time that I went at was a really good time. It is a long walk. It took around 20 to 30 minutes. For me personally, it might take you longer if you are taking more frequent breaks, or if you are not used to hiking. If you are used to hiking, it might take you shorter than that. I am by no means fit, I am by no means an athlete, I am by no means a hiker. However, I thought it was, in terms of time, it was okay. Just other thing to be aware of, absolutely do not wear flip-flops, absolutely do not wear shoes that don't have grip. You can actually rent shoes from where you buy your ticket. I did not know this. I wish I had known this and I would have done this, but I did not. Nevertheless, I didn't actually record a lot of me talking up there, and I apologize for that. It's a very friendly place. Like, everyone that goes there is a foreigner, and they're all staying in hostels, and there's loads of British people, and there are loads of people from Europe and all over the world, and you just end up talking to them, or you end up saying hello as you walk up or walk down, and like, how long have you got left? So it's really pleasant atmosphere. So another day here in Vang Vieng. As you can tell, I am halfway through a journey. I am currently going to the Blue Lagoon number 3, which is about 40 minutes away. So I'm around halfway there. I just stopped because everywhere you go, there's just the most beautiful, beautiful, beautiful scenery. I feel truly blessed to be here, genuinely. I mean, I know I don't look blessed, but I feel blessed. Just take a look at this. There's butterflies everywhere. It's just pure green, mountainous. You've got wild bulls and cows, rice fields. It's just outstanding. I wonder if they know how beautiful their view is. Now, the other thing is, the roads here are not great at all. There's my scooter. Beautiful, orange. I mean, yeah, it's complete gravel. It really is, and it looks like it's going to get worse ahead. So that's kind of why I stopped here as well. I am also scared of this bull coming, so I'm probably going to head off very soon. But it's not easy to drive on these roads. It's something to be aware of. I did see a couple actually I met yesterday from the Netherlands, and they were driving like a quad bike kind of thing. I 100% should have done that. I did need the biking experience for the Ha Giang Loop, which I'm going to be doing in Vietnam next week, which is why I wanted to hire a scooter. However, if you are not confident driving and there's potholes everywhere, the roads are gravel, you're much better to hire one of those quad bikes, and it can go twice as fast. So I really regret not doing that. But nevertheless, we are here now. So there's about 15 minutes left to go to the Blue Lagoon number 3. It's extremely hot, so I'm very excited to go there and jump straight in. FFS. I just stood in the middle of this bloody puddle. Oh, you know, some may call it character building, but my arms are completely red, sunburnt, and my feet are now dirty and muddy. Call it what you will. Okay guys, so we have arrived at the Blue Lagoon number 3. It's absolutely stunning, like stunning. The drive is very dodgy, be aware. Is it as bad as Azerbaijan when I was driving in the clouds? No, that was still is the worst conditions I've ever driven in my life. However, it's very sketchy, so just be aware. But it's absolutely stunning here. There's butterflies everywhere. There's beautiful mountains. My friend came yesterday. He said he actually spent 5 hours here, so we'll see how long we spend here, but it's really beautiful. Okay, so nearby the Blue Lagoon 3, there is a... Oh, you love! Woo! So nearby the Blue Lagoon 3, as I was saying before, I was really interrupted by these bugs. Oh my god, there is a butterfly on my camera! Okay. There's butterflies everywhere. They're okay, they're beautiful. But dragonflies. Wherever there's water in Laos, there will be dragonflies. Thank God 1,000 times I have not seen any snakes, otherwise I would just die. But there's bugs everywhere, so just something to be aware of. But if you want rural, I mean, look at this, wow. You are not going to get more rural than Laos. It is absolutely stunning. Every single part of it. When I was driving here, actually, every 5 seconds, you just want to stop because the views are so breathtaking. Now, the roads are all on the ground, it's worth saying. In Vietnam, I've heard the roads are all in the mountains, so that might be a little bit more scenic. Well, who knows, we'll see. But it's, in terms of rural and agriculture and complete basic life, it's very difficult to describe. It's just Laos, it just has something about it. It takes you back in time. It really does. It's absolutely stunning to see the nature, the greenery, how people live, and yet I'm speechless about it. I really am. Anyway, so I was considering, I did want to go kayaking on the Nam River, but I basically didn't book it in advance, so I think it's going to be a little bit more difficult. There is something very, very much out of my comfort zone, which I'm going to be doing later on. But for now, I'll probably just stay at the Blue Lagoon maybe for another hour. I am really sunburnt because I didn't buy any sunblock, and that's my fault. So if you're coming here again, make sure you buy sunblock, even if you want to get a tan, because it's not nice. Okay guys, so we didn't manage to do the kayaking because I think you just have to book it in advance, but luckily I actually took the wrong turn on the way home from the Blue Lagoon. So I found this boat place, so this lovely gentleman is taking me on a boat down the river now. Yeah, so it's quite fun. I've got this towel around because basically my arms are really, really sunburned. So I just can't afford any more sun exposure on my arms without sunblock first. Looks fun. I mean, it's so beautiful and pure and authentic. I think that's the word that I've been looking for. It's, you know, my word of Azerbaijan was aesthetic. My word of Laos is just authentic. Just pure simplicity in coming here as a tourist. Just doing outdoor activities, no special sights to see aside from the bulls, although that one's attached to a leash, which is really, I don't like that. everybody waves. It's really nice actually when you see other tourists because everyone waves. It looks like there's some rapids here as well. And as well as that, in the distance you can see people, I don't know what they're doing. They're catching fish, fielding for rices, and that's not what they're doing. Look at the view! God, wow! Do you know, there's such hard-working people in Southeast Asia in general. I love them. I love the people so much. I think there's lots and lots to do here if you're an adventure seeker here in Vang Vieng. You know, I am not, and yet I've still done some things which have been really outside of my comfort zone. Driving, going up to the mountains, what we'll do this afternoon, the kind of paragliding thing. But I just think it's an amazing place, amazing place to come. Truly, I can't think of anywhere like it in the world, as rural, as authentic, as pure. It just takes you back in time, but it reminds you of how other people live, but also of natural beauty in the world. Not everything is about the cities. Okay, so I've had to leave the hotel because there was basically a power outage. I'm really not impressed with the hotel. They were supposed to book kind of paragliding for me for this afternoon. I actually told them 4 times to book it, and they were like, oh, sorry, it's not available. I was like, well, if you booked it yesterday, then it would have been available. So that's a whole separate thing. Really not impressed with that hotel. My arms are very sunburnt, hence why I'm wearing long sleeve at the moment. It's very, very hot. One thing to say, as a general rule, if you're coming to Southeast Asia, you are not exempt from sunburn. I thought, oh, you know, I've got like olive coloured skin, you know, it's all gonna go well, right? Maybe I'm flattering myself. I won't get sunburn. Wrong. I was wrong. You are wrong. Please make sure that you buy sun cream. It is extremely painful to get sunburn, and also it increases your risk of getting skin cancer. Yeah, there's my medic tip for the day. So please just make sure that you are wearing sun cream. Even if you do want to get a tan, you can still get a tan with sun cream. It just protects your skin. So please wear it. Don't be an idiot like me. That is what I wanted to do. It looks so cool. Okay, so one thing you'll probably see as a common occurrence in my vlogs is mango juice. I make no apologies for that. I'm obsessed with mangoes. It's my life. Get over it. Yeah, so I suppose just quickly to say about the hotel. If you're coming to Vang Vieng and you don't want to stay in a hostel like me, as in I haven't stayed in a hostel, then there are basically 2 options. There's Amari Vang Vieng and there's Tiara Vieng, which is basically villas on the rice fields. Those 2 places are probably the only luxurious places here in Vang Vieng. Laos is not known for its luxury unless you're in Luang Prabang. Excited for my hotel there. But this hotel I booked, yeah, It's got a pool, but the pool is dirty and it's warm and it just makes you not want to swim anyway. So what's the point? I would have been better off staying in a hostel. So just bear that in mind. Sometimes it is better to just spend the money, because like now my hotel's had a power outage. They've had problems with booking my paragliding tour, and also the pool's just not nice. It's just not clean. There's lizards in the room. It's just not great. Do yourself a favor, if you do want luxury, just book the luxurious hotels. If you don't care, you're better off staying in a hostel anyway, so yeah. Okay, so I'm back at the hotel, and I just thought I would record this because I know how trauma can change memories. So I went to get a massage, and the massage lady took me through, and I said, I just want a leg and foot massage. Is that okay? She goes, yeah, no problem. She takes me to the back of the shop where there are beds. I was like, it's a bit sketchy. It's a bit sketchy. So I said, I know, I just want a foot and leg massage. She goes, yeah, no worries, lie down. I was like, no, I just want leg and foot. She goes, yeah, lie down. I was like, okay. I said, but I want to sit so I can go on my phone. She goes, no worries, lie down. So I lay down and I took 2 pillows to go behind my head, and then I was just on my phone for most of the time. Most of the massage was okay, but when you get a leg and foot massage, they also massage your neck and your head. So then she goes behind to massage my neck and head, and it wasn't a full body massage, but someone's full body was involved, I'll tell you that. She like pressed herself against my back. I was like, whoa. And at the same time she was talking to her colleague who was massaging someone else next door, and her colleague goes, sir, you're so handsome. She goes, where are you from? I said, England. She was like, oh, London. I was like, yeah. So it was a bit odd. I'm not really sure if she was interested in something else. I was just desperate to go toilet, to be honest. I was about to wet myself. Oh, not that way. I was desperate to go toilet. And so I was like, babe, you know, you may want something, but the only thing I want right now is a toilet. Anyway, so that was an experience in itself. It's happened. I've had many massages in Thailand, but I have to say that's the first time it's got full contact sport, shall we say. Yeah, nothing happened, just to be clear, nothing happened. We're all halal here, yeah? Anyway, on the bright side, the hotel lights and air conditioning are now working, but we will be doing the paragliding finally tomorrow morning, hopefully. So I will see you then. And there is where we signed away our life. Beautiful, beautiful landing. Wow, wow, wow. Okay, so that is what we just asked our pilot. Thank you very much. Brought us down in one piece.
Thailand. From Thailand.
Oh, you're from Thailand?
Yeah.
Oh, nice, nice. I love Thailand. I love Laos, love Thailand.
Yeah.
Beautiful, beautiful. Can't believe I just did that. Could have died. Didn't die. Probably the scariest thing I've ever done in my life, but it was really, really absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Nevertheless, I will end the adventures there. If you like this video in Vang Vieng, please like, please subscribe, and follow me on Instagram at Prince Amir, because I did not just do that for nothing. No, I'm joking, I did. I did for me, and I'm pleased with myself. So thank you very much for watching. Bye bye.